Stacy of Ellis Family Farm, and this is...
Oh no!
Hi, this is Stacy of Ellis Family Farm, and Kinzie is going to play reporter tonight and ask me some questions and interviewing, so that's what this is all about. What are you doing?
I'm making a mustache.
You're having a mustache. Okay, so her finger is her mustache. Okay, you're a woman, you don't need a mustache.
Well, you guys. Okay, I need Okay. Okay. How many subscribers do you have?
As of today, I think...
Darn it!
As of today, I believe I have 69.
Okay. Do you wish to get more? And how much do you wish to get?
Absolutely, I want as many as I can. I want to be able to reach as many people as I possibly can to give them hope whenever they're trying to learn how to become homesteaders or in their 50s or just move forward in it from life after you've had some serious setbacks. And so I want to show people how that I'm still learning. I'm learning stuff. Even though I'm in my 50s, I'm learning how to build things. I'm learning how to fix things. I'm learning and I'm enjoying it.
Why did you decide to get meat birds?
Well, when I got sick a few years ago with my autoimmune disease, whatever autoimmune disease I ended up with, I got to think of what does autoimmune mean? And it means that your body is attacking itself. And I'm going, why would my body attack itself, and what would be the cause of it? Now, I have allergies, so therefore that could be an issue. But also, I'm a firm believer that regardless of what, if you have allergies or not, what you eat plays a big part. And the more I wanted to eat more healthy, the more I realized it was expensive for the truly good stuff, and so I had to start raising it myself. And chicken is one of the things that I wanted to raise for myself, where I know what it's been fed, I know where it's living, and I know how it was processed and how it goes onto my plate.
Question 3. How old is Kinzie?
We believe she's 7 months. She was born April 25th. She might be 8 months now. Whenever April to now, it's January 3rd. So.
She was born April 25th.
Yeah, so she's 7 or 8 months old.
Something like that. How old is Kinzie?
I don't remember. Wait, how old were... Did we get her in 2008? So that means she's 10 years old now, maybe? No, that can't be right.
She's like 8.
That might be right.
She's somewhere around 8. Okay. Are you going to make a garden this spring or summer?
Yes, definitely. I'm preparing the ground now. The chickens are healthy.
Okay. What will you grow in your spring or summer garden?
The usual. Tom likes tomatoes, and he really likes peppers, but I'm not sure how many peppers we're actually going to grow. But I do like a lot of tomatoes. I want as many tomatoes as possible. I'd like to learn how to do greens and lettuces. I'd like to figure out how to do broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, because those are veggies. Oh, and we do have some asparagus beds, but I want to expand my asparagus beds.
We only got like 2 points.
Beds or plants?
No, plants, like little.
No, we've got some plants down there by the garden.
No, I mean like we only got like 5 or 6 things that we could eat.
Yeah, I don't know, but they grow more. They get bigger and better every year.
Okay, anyways.
But so I want to learn how to do that. I want to learn how to do vegetables that we eat on a regular basis. I'd like to learn how to do head lettuce, because I like head lettuce better than I do leaf lettuce. I like to have a little more crunch to it and stuff. So that's what we're wanting to do, is to grow vegetables that I like to eat. But yes, definitely tomatoes.
Okay, by the way, guys, my microphone is Grandma's nail file. Don't ask. Okay, anyways. Why did you decide to make a YouTube channel?
Well, I follow a lot of people on YouTube. I follow Justin Rhodes, and I watch some Jack Spirko, and I always listen to Jack Spirko's podcast, Swedish Homestead, and several others. And especially, I guess, with Justin Rhodes and stuff, I was watching his, and I'm going, I don't have any cute little kids. I've got you, but you're 11, and you're not 3 like Mr. Brown is. So and Joseph is 15, and he doesn't come around that often. So I wasn't sure I'd be able to pull it off, but I wanted to be able to document what we're doing here at the farm, and the progress that we're making, and as we get the shower built, as we get the bathroom put together, as I learn how to build things, as we do the garden, as I cook. I want to do more cooking things. I know I'm in a camper, but I cook a lot, even in a camper, and I'd like to be able to figure out how to show you some of my techniques. As she shoves the microphone into my mouth.
Huh. That's so funny. If you had to get more chickens, what type would you get?
Well, I wanted to expand my laying birds for sure, and the best ones I could think are probably red layers, probably Rhode Island Reds and stuff like that. I was experimenting with other ones. I was doing Buff Orpingtons. They weren't real big layers for us, and the hen got real broody, and the rooster just got flat mean. And we like our Morans. We got some couple of copper Morans and some black Morans, but they're not layers. They're very nice chickens and really mellow and stuff, but they're just not layers. And I need eggs, so I'm probably going to go back to the Rhode Island Reds.
Okay, if you had to get meat birds, what type would you get?
Well, Cornish Cross is what I was doing last year. Cornish Cross is the kind that they sell in the grocery store, so therefore that's what we as people are used to eating and stuff, and they're usually generally ready for processing in about 8 weeks. I may do some Red Rangers, but they take a couple more weeks, and they're darker meat, and I don't know, so...
I like white meat.
You like white meat, so you want me to stick with the Cornish Cross, huh? Okay. Yeah, you just have to be careful with Cornish Cross and make sure you don't get them too big, or they keel over and die of heart attacks.
Okay, if you had to get another egg-laid chicken, what type?
Oh, you talking about mobile egg unit?
No, if you had to get more chickens that lay eggs.
Oh, that's what we just said when we went to Rhode Island Reds.
Oh, okay. I was kind of reading the questions. Anyways, are you planning on getting any other type of animals? And if you are, which kind?
Absolutely. I want pigs. And I want, Oh yeah, and Kinzie wants ducks. And we've been researching it, and thanks to the guy from White House on the Hill, he did that video with ducks. I want to get, what was it? The khaki Campbells, because they're the ones that lay eggs, because I have some customers that like duck eggs. Kinzie likes Pekin ducks, but she doesn't want one of them, but they're a meat bird, and so we had to kind of come to agreement. Well, okay, if they're male meat birds, all but one we'll have to eat. But yeah, she likes the meat bird. I mean the Pekin duck, the pretty white one.
Yeah, that has the orange one. Then describe what a khaki camel does looks like.
Well, the ones we saw on that video were kind of grayish and stuff.
They were like beige, brown, and like the beak was brownish.
I think they had a pleasant picture to them. They're talking about Muscovies and all them. I think Muscovies are ugly, and I don't want a Muscovy duck. And there's a couple of them that are Muscovies too. I mean, different kinds of ducks. But so the khaki Campbell had a pretty, and now the runner ducks, those are fun to watch because they run all the time. But they say they're skittish, and I don't necessarily need skittish. My dogs, we don't need skittish. We don't need to entice them to try to eat them.
Okay. When I first heard the name Muscovy, I thought they were saying Muscovy.
We're from Oklahoma, and so there's a town in Oklahoma called Muskogee, so that's why her brain was doing that. And we drive through Muskogee frequently when we go visit my parents.
And I was like, oh, there's a duck named after Muskogee. And then I realized it was. Why did you want a farm?
Oh wait, we were still talking about the pigs and stuff. I want pigs. She wants ducks. I want pigs because I eat pig. And we're thinking about doing cattle and stuff too. I'd like to be able to do that mob grazing, a rotational grazing and stuff too, maybe with cattle, and put the pigs behind that, and then definitely the chickens behind that. Part of me wants to put a few goats. I'm not a big goat person, but right now we've got enough brush and stuff that I do need something cleared out and stuff. So if we can keep things clear, if we can maybe do the goats long enough to clear everything, and then get cattle, and then definitely pigs, and continue with the chickens with the mobile egg unit right behind them. That's what I want. Yeah, I wouldn't mind sheep. I've never even tasted sheep because mutton is expensive.
Yeah, I want to try lamb.
Lamb, yeah, it's expensive, so I've never even tried it. So And you guys have seen our properties, and mainly grass and stuff. So maybe we'll do some sheep. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I've got plenty for them to eat, that's for sure.
Okay, anyway. Why did you want a farm?
Well, that's come a long story too. We inherited this property. Tom inherited it from his dad when he passed, and so there's 40 acres total here, and there are other family members that own some land too around here. So even if I start figuring out how to be a successful farmer, there's a lot of wooded area to our south that belongs to the family. There's some other just to the mile to the west of here, some more family land, and that's mainly wooded and stuff too, which would be, and both of the wooded areas would be good for doing pigs and stuff. So we'll have to find out, see how that, because I know they prefer shade more. But it all came back to having my own place, and then having the desire and the need to grow my own food, and I've always loved working outdoors, and now I'm working outdoors and doing my own thing out on the hillside. And we got beautiful sunsets, and I like it here.
Okay, now on to more not farm questions.
Okay.
Okay. What did you want to be when you grew up?
Everything.
No,
I mean,
just name the ones that you remember.
a detective. I knew immediately I would not make a good detective. Actress. I always wanted to be an actress. I like being an actress. I have no idea. Do you notice things, and can you figure things out? And
I think so.
yeah. See, I knew I wouldn't be able to. I'm not very observant.
What's your favorite childhood movie?
I don't know. How can you give me these questions before?
I don't know.
My favorite childhood memory?
Yeah.
I guess Disneyland when I was a kid or something. Oh, no. We got to ride in a Cessna 180. We went up to Minnesota for vacation one time. And usually our vacations whenever I was growing up was traveling all over the country, like following the Lewis and Clark Trail. We were in the back of a 64 Chevy pickup with a camper on it. And as much as it was cool to see all this stuff, driving every day, sleeping in a camper, and all that other stuff got old. But when we went to Minnesota, we stayed there for a whole week, and that was really cool because we were on the side of the lake. It was too cold to swim, but it was really cool to look around, and we got to ride in a guy's airplane.
Okay. What was your favorite trip growing up? Yeah, what was your favorite trip growing up?
Well, when we followed the Lewis and Clark Trail all the way up to Oregon, and went down the Oregon coast down to, I think we went down as far south as LA, and that's when we did Disneyland, and then we came back across the desert and stuff, and that was a pretty cool trip. We enjoyed that. We got to see the Sequoia National Forest. We got to see, everything in between, all the way from the head of the Missouri or Mississippi River, I can't remember which. I was a teenager, and I'm 55. But all the way from the head of that, all the way across the other northern part of the United States, and down to LA, and then back across.
Okay. Okay. What are your 3 top places that you want to visit?
For myself, or for somebody else to go? I really want to take the kids and Tom to Yellowstone National Park.
Okay, hold on. Guys, see yourself, and then you.
But I've already seen a bunch of stuff. That's the reason I want to take you guys.
I know, but just name the places like Hawaii. That's a place to go.
Okay, I have a weird one. I want to take an old vehicle or like a conversion van and take it down Baja California to the very tip of it and back again.
Baja.
Baja California.
I thought you said Baja. Okay, what's your second?
I want to take you guys to Disney World.
No. Places to go by yourself.
Oh, okay, I want to go on a cruise.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, now what are your top 2 places that you want to take you to that?
Yellowstone. Yeah. It's like his work truck is falling apart. I want to take you guys to Yellowstone. Hearst Castle in California is pretty cool. Hearst Castle. Yeah. And definitely Orlando for Disney World and the beach.
I want to go there.
And then Epcot Center and the beach.
Yeah, I would do that for like 30 minutes.
do an all-week thing every other day. One day do a park, and the other day do the beach.
Okay. I want to go to Pennsylvania
Okay.
for the Hershey's party.
Oh, she wants to go to Hershey's, Pennsylvania. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to ask me before we wrap this up?
No. Wait. Let me think. What's the color?
My favorite color?
Yeah.
Well, I have a couple of them. I like berry, and I like royal blue and royal purple. Okay. All right. This has been Kinzie and Thesia.
No, I get to see that.
Okay, go ahead.
I get to see that. This has been introducing. Usually I like when Ella finishes hard, but I don't know how to do it.
She insisted.
Something like that. Thank you and good night.